Good morning, friends, neighbors, countrymen, barrel-chested freedom fighters all around the world. Hey, old paratrooper here. We continue to see that evil is doing what evil does. Over the weekend, we had the vicious attack by Hamas against not only members of the Israeli Defense Force, but Israeli civilians, men, women, children, people kidnapped. True tragedy. But you got to ask yourself, who benefits by this? Obviously, Hamas is going to get its poop pushed in by the Israeli Defense Force, and they've already started doing that. And Israel really is not going to have anybody to restrain them. I mean, the United States government is weak. And Joe Biden, Anthony Blinken, I mean, they are lukewarm supporters of Israel. So the Israelis are going to do what they feel they have to do. Now, Hamas, who did the attack, they're going to come out on the losing end of this. It felt good to go to Israel and shoot up a music festival and take a bunch of hostages, but at the end of the day, Gaza is going to suffer far, far more than Israel ever will. And the people of Gaza are going to suffer. And a large number of Hamas militants, they're going to die. So who is the winner behind this? Well, for the past several years, we've seen Israel getting closer to Saudi Arabia and moving closer to establishing diplomatic relations and generally normalizing things. Now, the two big players in the Arab world are Saudi Arabia and Iran, and Hamas is heavily backed by Iran. My thought is that Iran is fighting a proxy war with Saudi Arabia, and they're using Hamas to strike Israel. The reason being, it's going to be very difficult for the diplomatic relationship between Saudi Arabia and Israel to publicly get closer at this time, because the Arab world, it's a strange place, but they don't want to see the Israeli Defense Forces pounding the crap out of Arabs. It's kind of hard to move closer in that environment. So I think in the short run, the Gaza Strip is going to get cleaned out. I don't think Israel will hold back. I think Saudi Arabia and Israel are going to continue to get closer diplomatically. This will not stop it. It will only delay it. And Iran is going to continue to cause mischief and trouble throughout the world, because that's what they do. As long as I can remember, since 1979, when your parliament's chanting death to America, death to Israel, you're probably not interested in being Jeffersonian Democrats and extending what's the word I'm looking for? Man, the hands of peace. They're not interested in peace. They're interested in pushing their ideology and gaining power, just like most countries throughout the history of the world. So my hearts and prayers are with the people of Israel. To the IDF, Godspeed and good hunting. And I'm sure there's going to be some innocent people in Gaza killed in this conflict, and I sympathize with them. But Hamas has brought this on, and your leaders have brought this on. You've got to change that leadership. So, in the meantime, friends, neighbors, countrymen, keep in mind we have a whole bunch of illegal aliens in our country thanks to our open border. So, watch your six, continue to train, and God bless America because Lord knows we need all the prayers we can get.